defines this sport. Ohio State versus Michigan. The scarlet and gray versus the maize and blue. To many fans on both sides, this is a one-game season. Ohio State, of course, defending national champions, but Michigan has bragging rights. They've beaten their rivals the last 4 times. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. The Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense making their way on the field today. Well, Michigan versus Ohio State. Don't have to say too much more, but a lot was said after last year's Wolverine victory in Columbus. A lot of jawing. Buckeyes eventually use that as fuel to go on and win the national championship.
Usually when Ohio State and Michigan get together, not only the emotions, but the line of scrimmage decides the outcome of the game. And last year was no different. Michigan, to their credit, Mason Graham and company dominating Ohio State's run game, pressuring the quarterback, and that's what eventually led them to a victory. They didn't have a whole lot going for their own offense, but their defense was dominant. And the Buckeyes, in my opinion, I think they used that loss as a springboard to their next 4 games in a national championship. Cannot wait to see the emotions on this field and what the results are of this year's game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock. And that's a costly penalty. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State. That is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Pressure is coming. Just standing there, gets hit again.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. That's a strong stiff arm.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Try and muscle for the first down. Fights through the tackle. Legs still churning. Won't go down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. Fights off a defender. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The pocket breaking down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. To throw, it's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Boy, he comes up just short of his 1st down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the 1st down, but he gives him a chance.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Running back has it on a screen now. Great cut, they whiff on him. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Buckeyes are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Great move in the open field. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a 3-score game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Here's the throw deep downfield. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
No problem on the snowy field. The PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. So it's first down, but then just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Movement here from the tight end. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. He'll ride the back again here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, he played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touched.
It's a fake. They're looking to throw. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with his defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Making people miss. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
using his legs. It's Peoples. First down and more. He's still running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This Buckeye team, Kirk, beginning to flex now and pulling away from their arch rivals right here.
Well, they seem to win every...
Look at this. They faked the PAT and try to throw for it. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Leaning on the run game here late. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they hand it off to the back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Buckeyes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short game.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just...
It's a fake BAT, looking to throw for it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's got it with room to run. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Showcasing the shiftiness on that play, defense finally brings him down.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This has been a brutal day for this offense. All that's left, avoid the embarrassment of a shutout. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The important 3rd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. It will be